YouTube, what's up, man? So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this really quick transition in After Effects. This is from a recent LAZER DIM music video, so the directors and editors info will be linked down in the description. If y'all want to save time while editing, make sure to check out my website where I have tons of helpful packs and presets for you guys. And also I'm going to be uploading every single day this month. So far we're about 23 videos in. We got about a week to go, so let's go, man. So to recreate this effect right here, this is going to be a really simple effect. Sometimes simpler is better. And so we're going from this clip into this clip right here, and in between, in this little space right here, it's about 25 frames where it's taking place. So I went ahead and just snagged some clip that I want to transition from. So I've got this clip transitioning into this clip, and over here 25 frames in between. So on the last frame of this first clip, I'm just going to go ahead and Control D to duplicate the layer. And on that last frame, I'll right click, go to time, and click freeze frame, or you can just do freeze on last frame. And then over here for this first one, on the first frame for the second clip, I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate that layer, Control D, and on the first frame, right click, go to time, and click freeze frame. So we can just go ahead and trim those off. So first off, what I like to do is I'm just going to go ahead and grab only the first 2 frames of this right here, and we're going to create a mask. So you could either go up here and use your mask tool and actually mask him out like that. Or what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to rotoscope this out. So I'm only going to be rotoscoping 1 frame. So I'm going to go up here, click my roto tool, double click on my layer, and then go ahead and just do a very quick roto on this thing. And then once I have that simply rotoed out, I'm just going to freeze frame that. And then now that I have a good mask, I'll go ahead and just pre-comp that one more time. So I'll do Control-Shift-C with my keyboard, and then just make sure these 2 are checked. Click OK, and then I'm just again gonna freeze frame that one last time. So I have a super quick and easy mask. That's like the quickest method if you want to mask something out in like under 30 seconds. And then go ahead and just repeat that process with this clip right here. So now I have a mask for this one as well. And now we can just only focus on these 25 frames here where the transition is going to happen. And this bottom one is going to last for the whole duration, but the second is not going to last for the whole thing. It'll kind of come in halfway or a little bit before halfway. So to move by frames, you could either click through here like this, or you could do Control and then arrow key over. So I'm going to go every 2 frames, 1, 2, and then this is where we can add a new mask and drag it over, and then we can just sort of rotate it slightly, and then I'm going to go 1, 2 frames over again, duplicate the layer, drag it over, and then this one again, rotate it a little bit by clicking R on your keyboard and then bring it up, and then just do that as many times as y'all want. So now before we make it jittery like in the original, what I want to do is focus on this second one first. So about right here is when this one starts out, and then we can kind of just do the same thing but in reverse. So go ahead and Control D, duplicate that layer, and then about every 2 frames start bringing it over to the left side instead of the right side. Or you guys can start from going left to right. I think I'll do that. So I'll duplicate this clip, and then sort of starting right here, I can bring this one down. I can maybe scale it down a little bit too, maybe like rotate it a little bit, you know, like that. And then I can duplicate the layer, bring it over 2 frames again, do that, maybe scale it up just a little bit, maybe rotate it a little bit, and then I can again duplicate the layer, move it over 2 frames, and it's really just making sure that they're simply layered correctly. Do another one like that, and do another one right here. Like maybe I just want to scale this one up a little bit more, maybe scale this one up a little bit more, you know, like that. Maybe move that one over a little bit, yeah, like that. There we go. Make sure that you drag all of your layers out to last for the whole transition. And right now I have something that looks like this, but that bottom mask, this one right here, that kind of started off underneath these masks over here. So just for a couple of these things over here, I can go ahead and just drag a few of them like underneath to start off for real. I'm going to bring in one of my random flicker transitions from the light flash presets that I have linked down in the description if you guys want to check that out. You just want to click on the adjustment layer and then click U on your keyboard to bring up where those keyframes are. And if I want the transition to happen right here where my cursor is, I'll go ahead and just bring that right there. And just like that, we have a really cool flicker transition done right here. So now we have something that looks like that right there, which looks pretty dope. If you guys want to speed it up, you can. It's looking a little bit slow on this clip in particular, but obviously everything is customizable, so you guys can just bring it over just like that. And to make these clones kind of look a little bit jittery, what we can do is about every 2 frames, you can just go ahead and split each of these layers. This takes a little bit more time. You guys definitely can skip this step if you guys want, but I'm gonna do this because I think it's gonna make it look a little bit more like animation-y, and it just adds like a little bit of charm to the clip. But yeah, this can be done like super easily, so we don't even have to do it for all of them for real. But basically what you want to do is just go through, and then for each of these just kind of slightly move them like out of place a little bit to add a little bit of cool jitter. They're probably jittering like a little too much, but it's all right. What I want to do is I'm going to add on another adjustment layer, so I'll do Control-Alt-Y again, and then just add on posterized time, and then I'm going to set this to like 12 FPS, and then I'm only going to have it last for the duration of the clip, so we can just Control-Shift-D, split those layers. So we have something that looks like that right there. Posting every day this month. Link down in the description. Make sure to check it out, man. I appreciate y'all. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.